our cape. Just an example so that we can get this illustration well. So I'm going to be using 10 inches for the length of the cape. So I'm going to measure 10 inches now. So let me iron this out so that I can have a smooth okay. So the next thing I'm just going to do is I'll measure 10 inch all through like this. 10 10 10 10. Okay, and I hope you can see that this is folded in 4 folds. This is what I mean by 4 folds. You can see that this side here is closed. You just have this side here open. As you can see, here is closed. All right, so this is folding into 4 folds. Okay, so next I'm just going to cut this out like this. I'm going to follow these markings that I have. I'm going to cut that out. So when I cut this out, okay, I'm going to be left with this side of the fabric. Now the next thing I'm going to do, so the next thing I'm going to do now, when I cut that out, I'll have something like this. Okay, I'll have this shape. I'll have this shape like this and like this. Now the next thing I'm just going to do is I'll iron this out, and then I'll get the midpoint, which is going to serve as my shoulder line. All right, I'm going to get the midpoint, which is going to serve as my shoulder line. Now the midpoint will have to be, when I open this up, I would have something like this. I would have this, isn't it? So I'll take this line here. I'll just take one of the lines as my shoulder line. Okay, so when I have that as my shoulder line, the same measurement the same neckline that I used for the main body of my cassock, that's what I'm going to use on this neckline for the cape, because the cape and the neckline are always almost the same, isn't it? Okay, so for my neckline now, I use 2.5 inches. So I'm going to mark 2.5 inches here. For the back, I used 1 inch. Still using this line as my shoulder line. I'll measure 1 inch. Okay, then I came down by 2.5 inches also on the neckline for the main body of the cassock. So 2.5 inches here. I'll use my curved rule. I'll make this out. Make this out into a neckline just like this. So can you see that? Can you see that you already have the shape? I'm coming to you.